Have you ever wondered how to freeze food or leftovers in glass jars instead of plastic containers?
Hey guys, welcome back to Going Green. In this video today, we're going to teach you exactly how to do that in 4 easy steps.
And there's a variety of reasons why you should freeze your leftovers in glass jars and not plastic. 1, sustainability, right? You have those leftover jars, they would just go in the recycling or in the trash, so that's just wasteful, and this way you've repurposed them. And secondly, you want to do this for your health. We know now that plastics leach toxins into the food when you subject them to that extreme temperature change, which would be freezing them, and so you definitely don't want that.
And it's also better for your budget. I know I used to buy ziplock bags and now I don't have to anymore. I just upcycle glass jars or anything else I have around.
Before we get into it, it is worth mentioning that freezing in jars is great for leftovers, for meal prep, especially if you have children. You can set up those portions and have it ready to go. It's also great for fruits and vegetables. I use it a lot for cutting up fruit like mangoes and pineapple and that kind of stuff I can just throw into my smoothie. Now for the first step, you have to make that food. In this case, I've already made a lot of soup and I have leftovers. They're still in the pot, so I'm just going to cool it straight in the fridge. This is great for if you don't have a lot of time, but if you want, you can also cool it in a glass Tupperware. Another option is to cool after you've already filled the jars. Your second step is going to be to find some good jars and fill them with that food. When choosing jars, you want to use wide-mouthed jars, and I always make sure that they're extremely clean before I start. When filling the jars, it's really important that you at least leave 1 or 2 inches from the top of that jar depending on how much food you're going to have in it or how big that jar is. This will allow enough room for expansion. Also, if they have a white top or if they have a sticker on the side that you peeled but it left some sort of a white residue that you can write on, that's actually great. Because once you have a lot more jars in there, it's going to be a lot easier to find the one that you need if you've written down what it is, and it also helps you keep track of how old things are. The third step is to place those jars in the freezer. Just make sure that the food is completely cool inside of them. And like I said, you could cool this food beforehand or you can cool it in the jars directly and then place them in the freezer. For the fourth and final step, when you go to use that food in those jars, make sure that you defrost it completely, either in the fridge or on the counter. The most important part of this process is to not subject that glass to any extreme temperature changes. So do not put it in boiling water or anything like that, because that could lead the glass to crack, which is definitely something you do not want to happen. And remember, all of these techniques apply to glass Tupperwares as well.
Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. If you have questions, comments, you want to share your experience with this, please go ahead and give us comments below. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell for more how-to and more eco-friendly videos.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Bye guys.
Bye.